How's it going, friends and family? And welcome to all my married couples, to all my couples out there, to the Unrooted YouTube channel. So this will be day 2 of how to better your relationship, better your marriage, and how to go about doing things differently. But before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. I'm getting some. I'm looking at the reviews, and it seems like people are enjoying this, so I'm gonna continue doing it. So if you guys can continue to spread the love, subscribe, hit that like button. It really does mean a lot if you want to continue hearing um, tips for of how to be better in a marriage and better couple wise. Okay. Um, so let's get into it. This is day 2, and the title of this one is "Love is Kind." Be kind to one another, tender hearted, forgiving each other, just as God in Christ also has forgiven you. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Kindness is love in action. If patience is how love reacts in order to minimize a negative circumstance, kindness is how love acts to maximize a positive circumstance. Patience avoids a problem. Kindness creates a blessing. One is preventative, the other proactive. These two sides of love are the cornerstones on which many of the other attributes we will discuss are built. Love makes you kind, and kindness makes you likable. When you're kind, people want to be around you. They see you as being good to them and good for them. The Bible keys on the importance of kindness. Do not let kindness and truth leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart, so you will find favor and good repute in the sight of God and man. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3 through 4. Kind people simply find favor wherever they go, even at home. But kindness can feel a little generic when you try defining it, much less living it. So let's break kindness down into 4 basic core ingredients. Gentleness. When you're operating from kindness, you're careful how you treat your spouse, never being unnecessarily harsh. You're sensitive, tender, even if you need to say hard things. You'll bend over backwards to make their rebuke or challenge as easy to hear as possible. You speak the truth in love. Helpfulness. Being kind means you meet the needs of the moment. If it's housework, you get busy. A listening ear, you give it. Kindness grace a wife with the ability to share her husband without worrying about her rights. Kindness makes a husband curious to discover what his wife needs, then motivates him to be the one who steps up and ensures those needs are met, even if his are put on hold. Willingness. Kindness inspires you to be agreeable instead of being upstate, reckless, or stubborn, or cooperative. You stay flexible rather than complaining and making excuses. You look for reasons to compromise and accommodate. A kind husband ends thousands of potential arguments by his willingness to listen rather than demand his way. Interactive. Kindness thinks ahead, then takes the first step. It doesn't sit around waiting to be promoted or conceded before getting off the couch. The kind husband or wife will be the one who greets first, smiles first, serves first, and forgives first. They don't require the other to get his or her act together before showing love. When acting from kindness, you see the need, then make your move first. Jesus creatively discovered the kindness of love in his own parable of the Good Samaritan found in the Bible. Luke chapter 10. A Jewish man attacked by robbers is left for dead on a remote road. 2 religious leaders respected among their people walked by without choosing to stop. Too busy, too important, too fond of clean hands. But a common man of another race the hated Samaritans who disliked for the Jews was both bitter and mutual, sees this stranger in need and is moved with compassion, crossing all cultural boundaries and risked ridicule. He stopped to help with the man, bandaging his wounds and putting him on his own donkey. He carries him to safety and pays all his medical expenses out of his own pocket. Where years of racism had caused strife and division, one act of kindness brought two enemies together, gently, helpful, willingly, taking the initiative. This man demonstrated true kindness in every way. Wasn't kindness one of the key things that drew you and your spouse together in the first place? When you married, weren't you expecting to enjoy his or her kindness for the rest of your life? Didn't you mate feel the same way about you? Even though the years can take the edge off that desire, your enjoyment in marriage is still linked to the daily level of kindness expressed. The Bible describes a woman whose husband and children blessed and praise her. Among her noble attributes are these: she opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 26. How about you? How would your husband and wife describe you on the kindness meter? How harsh are you? How gentle and helpful? Do you wait to be asked, or do you take the initiative to help? Don't wait for your spouse to be kind first. It is difficult to demonstrate love when you feel little to no motivation. But love in its true sense is not based on feelings. Rather, love determines to show thoughtful actions even when there seems to be no reward. You will never learn to love until you learn to demonstrate kindness. So with that being said, that is day 2. I want you guys to go over that with your husband and wife or relationships you're about to get in, and make sure that you are with someone that has kindness. Okay. I really greatly want to appreciate you guys listening in. And until next time, peace.